So I have a quick question. And this question is only geared towards women. Not that men don't matter, but this question is just for women in general, all across the board. Regardless if Trump is in the Epstein files, regardless. And I kind of believe he is. But regardless or not, where do you draw the line in your womanhood as women across the board? Nothing to do with race or any of that. Where do you draw the line? We know there were hundreds of women sex trafficked, abused, and so forth. And not that it doesn't happen to men, but we're not talking about men right now. And I think it happens more to women than it does to men. Now, I was watching this podcast, and I mean, it's nothing I didn't know, but they just confirmed it, that America is the biggest sex trafficking country in the world. So my question to the women, when are you all going to start standing up for you? In any situation, because it's the fact that the government, Trump and his cronies, first said they had files on all these people in it. Then they didn't have any files. I mean, there's no crimes or no list. Now they're going back to say that, oh, there is a list. But there's so many quote-unquote rich or quote-unquote powerful people in it that they don't want to ruin their lives. So what that's telling you, as human beings and as women, that your lives it's meaningless. The women that are in Congress, Bondi, Lindsey Graham, hilarious, is a woman. All of them are hiding, guarding pedophiles. And you all are not doing or saying anything about it. Women should be out in the street marching up and down, picketing right. This shit to me is bigger than the whole George Floyd and Black Lives Matter situation. This is worse than that. The worst thing in the world you could be is a fucking pedophile or a rapist. In my book. You can be a racist. That bad, yeah. You can do genocide. That's going on in Gaza. And that's bad because you're killing women and children. But a pedophile and a rapist, to me, tops the cake. And the fact that all of this is going on and they're stonewalling, and you all are not outraged. You don't hear famous women talking about this. You hear more outrage about the LGBTQ community from women trying to protect that than you feel about women protecting themselves. That's insane. You all should be out in the street marching up and down, protesting, boycotting, girl-cotting, or whatever you want to say, this situation. Because it concerns you. And it concerns your daughters who you may be bringing up that are being used and abused on a regular basis. And the fact that the president, not just the president, but our government is trying to cover this up, and you're not upset. So you talk shit about a patriarchy, but you are part of the patriarchy, and apparently you agree with the patriarchy because the patriarchy is the one that is controlling this shit, and you're not doing anything about it, but constantly doing whatever the same shit that you've been doing. TikToking, taking ass pictures, Instagramming, filming your workouts, which is fine. But what's more important than you all, a gender, being abused and raped on a regular basis, and it's being covered up because you don't matter. Everything that you think about yourself, women said to tell you this, it is not from your own brain. It's influenced by men who run society and pay other women to come out and bring up these causes and all this other shit and galvanize you all into believing whatever. You have no original ideas of your own women. And the fact that I can say that, and I'm not trying to be a male show, I'm just telling you the truth. And I can say that because you're doing nothing about pedophiles and rapists who are in your entertainment industry, who you worship, who you go in your government and you go vote for these people. So stop being upset about a patriarchy. You are actively participating. You're not man enough because you're afraid of the man that you live in the house with, because he brings home the money. And you want to be involved in the industry or in government for the money. It's not for doing anything righteous at all. And again, dark money is a real thing. People only want more money because they've done all the legal shit that they can do. They want more money to do all the illegal shit that they want to do. Sorry to inform you all. You wanting a big ass nowadays? You remember when having a big ass and big lips was not in style because men told you for who you think made popular having a big ass now, regardless of your skin color, thick lips. Who you think did that? The same people that told you years ago that it was unattractive. Wake up and smell the coffee, women. You're slaves. And at your own demise.